All right, I missed part of the coin toss out there. Apologize, we do not have a field camera tonight. We're making do with what we've got, though. So, Bees will kick off, start the game.
Yeah, and this should be a good one tonight. We were talking about it before we got on the air, but Fremont comes in this game 5-2, and they've proven they have a very dynamic offense so far this season. And their only losses have come against some good teams. They've proven they can beat some good teams. So this is a real test for Boxelder, especially in region standings tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, basically, Coach Munn told me before, on our first home game, he says he expected this game tonight to be the game for the region championship. And, at this point, that's the way it is. So.
Yeah, it certainly looks like that right now. Whoever wins this game tonight will be sitting atop the standings for Region 5.
And it's off. Caught before he went back to the end zone, and it's a reverse.
Little hook and ladder. Kind of, I guess, on a kickoff. But Boxelder snuffed that out. So it was Taylor Graham on the return who pitched it behind him to Tristan Mann. But great job by the Bees special teams to just get down and cover it up.
Bees defense has been good most of the year. They had one game where they struggled against a very good team down Mountain Ridge, I believe it was.
I think it was Sky Ridge, wasn't it? Let's see. Yeah, Mountain Ridge. Sorry, that's my bad.
1st and 10 from their own 15 is the Silver Wolves.
Tua Tagovailoa is the quarterback, and he likes to air it out. We see a little screen play there on 1st down. Good defense there.
That was a good team tackle on that, and that's what they've got to do. And it looks like they're going to hurry this thing up. They're going to keep things moving here, it looks like.
That was Dean Hall on the reception for the Silver Wolves. Tagovailoa wants to throw again. Left hand over the top. Good snag. Cuts back to his right side. So let's see. Moa has some room and picks up 1st down.
2 for 2 on the night so far for Tua Tagovailoa.
Moa has been his favorite receiver all year long. He's got 33 receptions right now and 7 touchdowns. Back outside to the tight end. Hall's moving down the field. Wow. Big run there after the catch.
B's got to start hitting them low.
Yeah. Another team tackle effort there. In on the tackle. Let's give him credit for it. Was Bracken Hester, number 18. Boxelder in the all-black uniforms tonight for a blackout. Fremont in the white tops and blue bottoms. Another one through the air. Tua Tagovailoa is pressured and barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. That time a good job for that defensive front from Boxelder getting in there and forcing him to get uncomfortable, and good defense downfield as well. So Tua Tagovailoa has to keep it himself and nowhere to go. Second and 9 for the Silver Wolves. Quick pass outside.
B's just giving them too much room on that. The passes are coming out quick.
Yeah, they are.
And that's, credit goes to the Silver Wolves for doing that. If the Bees are staying 5-7 yards off the line of scrimmage, they're hitting them right off the bat, and they're picking up, 5+ yards every time they do that.
Yep. That was Taggart Burton on the reception.
And there's the first carry of the night, intended carry, I should say, I think.
He's a big runner, hard to bring down. He's the size of a tight end. He's actually listed as a quarterback and a defensive end. Tua Tagovailoa is 6'1", 215 pounds. So,
also signed to play for Tennessee next year.
Wow. I did not know that.
And I believe there's a Tennessee coach, or at least rumors of a Tennessee coach being in the crowd tonight.
Well, we better do our best. Maybe they'll recruit us to go announce games. I'm not going to cross my fingers, though.
Aaron
we could have a
And there's an easy touchdown as the Bees goes right between them. So that was a 40-yard touchdown pass.
Looks like on the catch was Moa again. Long pass there for Tua Tagovailoa. And this is one of the keys that I was thinking about before the game is Boxelder had to come out fast and hard. 2 weeks ago when they lost to Mountain Ridge, it's because they gave up 21 first quarter points, I believe. It might have even been more than that. So that kick was nearly blocked, but chipped it in. But Boxelder's got to respond in a big way offensively on their first drive and work on that defense a little bit, get some stops.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, go to a commercial, and we'll be right back.
Investing in your education is an investment in yourself. Open doors with a degree from Utah State University and find your path to a more rewarding future. Reach your goals by attending USU Brigham City while staying close to home and saving money. Give yourself a chance to see the return. Your way, on campus, online. This is your U State.
All right, set to kick off here. Cam Graves for the Silver Wolves.
You know, these Boxelder uniforms are cool, but the thing is it's kind of hard to read the numbers on them.
That one's going to go up, and they're going to call that one a touchback.
That was Rhett Richards who caught it. So time to see what the offense is going to do. Try to get established here, and that hasn't really been a problem so far this year for the Bees. They put up a lot of points offensively.
I was told that if Boxelder can run for 250 yards tonight, they'll win.
Who told you that? Or do you not want to share your sources?
One of the coaches.
Oh, okay. Well,
not the head coach.
Let's keep an eye on Judd Howells then. He's had a monster season so far.
So far, he's been great.
He's averaging almost 8 yards a carry, which is impressive for a guy that carries it as much as he does. And there he goes.
And
first down yardage.
That just got him 10 yards. That's a first down brought to you by D.L. Evans Bank. So that's a good answer right there.
Yeah. If they can get established on the ground, that's exactly what they need to do. That's been the bread and butter so far this year for Boxelder's offense. Most of the touchdowns, I'm not going to be able to count it up in my head this quick, but most of the touchdowns this year have come running the football. A few through the air, but this time Reyes will keep it himself.
Reyes keeps it. Oh, he got cut good.
Wow. Don't know. Let's see.
At least his legs weren't planted in the ground when he got hit on that one.
That was Celeste Moa. He was the one that caught the touchdown pass, and he just came flying down the alley right there.
2nd and 8 coming up here for the Bees.
So 29 rushing touchdowns for Boxelder so far this year, compared to 7 passing touchdowns. Reyes has got Howells to his left in the shotgun. Fremont shows signs of a blitz. Howells will keep it off the left side. Can he get to the edge?
He got out there. He got about close to 5 yards on that carry.
Tackle made by Landon Palmer. That was a good open field tackle because he was the last one the Howells had to beat before a big gain. Big third down here on the opening drive.
Yeah, they got to get it.
Yep.
They got to be able to answer if they're going to stay in this thing.
We'll see where they go here. Maybe we've seen passes out of this formation, but good keeper. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Nowhere to go there.
They had 2 people that just picked up Reyes and just slammed him to the ground.
Yeah. You know, it was a good read. There wasn't anywhere for Howells to go, so Reyes kept it, and that was smart, but there
was no place for Reyes to go either.
No. So the punt team will have to come on the field, 4th and 5 on the opening drive.
Logan Cephalo into punt here for the Bees. They got 1 first down out of it.
Yep.
They just need about 5 more.
About 2.5 minutes off the clock on that first drive. Rugby style punt. That's a good punt.
That was a really good punt.
We'll see where it went out of bounds, though.
They're going to put it out of bounds right around the 25. At least that's where they're going to call it out of bounds. We don't have an angle. We couldn't tell.
I didn't think it was out of bounds, honestly, until it bounced, and then obviously it was.
I knew it was going to be close, but I was hoping it'd be in bounds and then take another good roll.
So it does flip the field, though, and now it's Tua Tagovailoa and the Fremont Silverwolves offense back on the field. So it was all passes. There was one quarterback keeper on the opening drive.
And they got two prime suspects that they can be passing to with those quick passes like they've been doing.
Yep.
Holding off, going deep.
He wants to go long. He's got Mola. Wow.
He steps out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
Huge pickup on first down. That was just an incredible pass. It was good coverage, but, man, that connection between Tua Tagovailoa and Moa was just impressive. Quickly down the field, and they're going to hand it off.
Cade Hadley, the ball carrier on that.
5-yard gain. Looks like Jackson Jepson on the tackle, I believe.
Jepson on the tackle. Happy with the carry.
Two wide receivers on either side for Tua Tagovailoa. On 2nd and 5 from the Boxelder 25. He wants to pass. He's got all day to throw. Now he's rolling out. Throwing it to his left, and it looks like he dropped it.
He dropped it, incomplete.
Good coverage there for Boxelder. That was, I believe that was Jackson Lifford.
Is that the first incompletion he's had?
So far, yes, in this one.
That's pretty good odds.
There's two receivers out here with nobody to guard him. Snap bounced off the ground, and it'll be a procedural penalty against Fremont, which Boxelder dodged a bullet there because there was nobody to guard two receivers.
That'll back him up 5 yards.
So it'll be 3rd and 10.
11, it looks like. Maybe 12.
Oh, yeah. Good catch. Now we've got defenders out here on both the receivers to the left. One man in the slot in the left for Tua Tagovailoa.
I'll be watching for Hall on the he's just blocking this time, looks like.
Hit as he throws into the end zone and broken up. Good defense there by Lifford. Got a hand up and knocked it down. That was dangerous. But Lifford, great defense, knocks it down. The pass was intended for Slade Parker.
So 4th down, they're going to go for it. They're in that sweet zone where, punt's going to just put it in the end zone and bring it back to the 20. And, they're kicking it.
So this will be about a 47-yard field goal attempt. 48.
It's...
Wow, he sneaks
They got
it in. Cam Graves. 48-yard field goal. So Fremont jumps ahead to the 10-0 lead with 5:06 to go in the first quarter.
And we'll take a quick break, hear from one of our sponsors, and be right back.
George's has been a part of the Brigham City community since 1956 and has always guaranteed the best prices on tires. But did you know that George's does service work too? Brakes and belts, hoses and transmissions, alignments and oil changes. We do it all. The next time your car makes a strange noise or vibration, take it to George's and we'll have it fixed and running in no time. Remember, anything your car needs, you'll find it all under one roof at George's Point S Tire and Service.
All right, we're back here. Graves to kick again. Picked up at the 5. And out near the 30-yard line for the return. And I thought I had a stat here on Graves. I think that was only his second field goal of the season.
That's impressive. That's a lot of confidence in your kicker to line him up out there for a 48-yard field goal on his second attempt.
They probably haven't needed to kick very many either.
You're right.
That is if my stats are correct. I mean, they may not be.
I would trust your stats. Good
Howells with a good pickup of about 7.
And in order to get established, we might have to Boxelder might just have to rely on Judd Howells to get things going for them tonight offensively.
So far, that's all that's gone.
Yeah. He's got 2 big gains, or a 10-yard and an 8-yard. So, really tight formation here. One receiver to our side. Quick handoff to Howells. Back up the middle. He's got a first down and a little bit more. Howells stays on his feet. Stiff arm to the left side.
That was about a 25-yard gain for Howells on that one.
And
that first down brought to you by D.L. Evans Bank.
Orchestrated a lot of that himself, dodging tacklers, like stiff arm before Moa could drag him down. Great pickup there for Howells. Right back to him, and that time
he didn't get very far. They're going to give him a yard or so, but that's about it.
I think that Howells was going to be a big part of establishing the offense and getting things going, but ultimately other guys are going to have to step up as well. Howells is a great football player, but I don't know if he can win this game by himself offensively.
One person cannot do it.
No.
The line has been doing well for him for the most part.
Yep.
They're the ones that gave him the holes to where he could pick up those yards.
Quick handoff. First down yardage and moving the pile forward.
Down to the 25-yard line.
Wow. Bridger Richards on the carry. There we go.
That's good play calling by the coach on there. They're focused on Howells.
Yeah.
Howells takes it and then give it to somebody else, and then they get in a group and then they just push the pile forward.
Yeah, I bet they pushed the pile probably 7 yards after.
Another great D.L. Evans Bank first down.
Here goes Richards again. And another.
He'll go to the 20.
That time it took 2 Fremont Silverwolves defenders to stand him up. He hit him going hard and fast. Richards is a strong runner too. We definitely shouldn't count him out. Right back to Richards and brought down by 3 Silverwolves defenders. The first one to get to him was defensive lineman number 58, Ryan Connell.
Howells had his break. He's back in. And we got an injured Silver Wolf on the ground over there. And if I'm thinking right, that's number 12, Tristan Mann.
You are right. But it looks like he's...
According to Boxelder trainer, met him out there, had the appearance of just a muscle cramp or something like that. So hopefully that's all it is.
Yep. Yeah, he seems to be moving off okay, but a little tender, probably a little cramp or something, like you said. Howells is back in the game, straight behind Reyes.
Look to go to that left side. Maybe an option to the left. Or just give it to Howells.
You call it, though, right off the left. Right off the left. There you First down, though.
Another first down brought to you by D.L. Evans Bank.
This has been an encouraging drive. Boxelder's proven that they can move the sticks on the ground. Obviously, I haven't seen anything through the air yet, but that's okay because the ball's moving.
prove yourself on the ground.
Yeah.
As long as it's working, keep it working.
I agree.
And then when they're not ready, then throw it.
Yep. Another handoff to Howes up the middle.
That's going to be close to another first down.
Little extracurricular activity after the whistle, but no harm, no foul.
They're calling that a first down. Another D. Evans Bank first down.
Boxelder's got 4 tries now from the 2-yard line. Back to Howes.
And
He's
in. Touchdown. That touchdown brought to you by Brigham Community Pharmacy. So Bees have proved that they can run the ball here.
Yes, they have. No passes on that drive. I wasn't keeping track of how many times they ran it. But, there's a flag on the ground.
I think it was
in the end
after
zone.
the touchdown.
So it shouldn't negate anything.
See if we can have somebody focus on that white hat out there.
I was not paying attention.
Wind's blowing out there now, it looks like.
Yeah, it is. And judging by what we've seen so far, that could probably affect the Silver Wolves more than it's going to affect Boxelder.
Yes, it would. Touchdown's good. Okay, unsportsmanlike conduct against the Silver Wolves
So that
on
puts
that.
the ball on the 1-yard line.
Go for 2, absolutely.
Might as well.
Hal's hasn't been stopped that far back yet.
3 backs in the backfield. It's going to be a keeper to Reyes, and he's
takes
in.
it in. He's good.
Nice.
10-8 for the Silver Wolves right now. Another score brought to you by Brigham Community Pharmacy.
Good play call there as well. We put 3 backs in the backfield. We saw Richards and Howells running it a lot. And so obviously everybody's expecting it to go to them, and then Reyes keeps it himself and sneaks in for 2 extra points.
Nothing like a tush push.
Nope. They didn't have to push. He just got in by himself. Great blocking up front by the lineman.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
What if you really could have it all?
At Exit Realty,
We believe
we believe the home
you want is right there,
right there.
and we'll help you find it.
You can count on us.
And you thought we just sold real estate.
We are Exit Realty. Think smart.
Think Exit.
Contact Stephanie Dixon, your Exit Realty Advantage agent at 801-710-5542. Again, Stephanie Dixon for all of your real estate needs.
All right, had Hansen kicking off for Boxelder.
Short kick is returnable, and it looks like Graham's got some room to run down the sideline. But he is brought down eventually by Hester around the 35-yard line.
So a good return on that. Bees need to slide past a couple of blocks on there that they weren't able to get past. Wind died down a little bit out there.
That's unfortunate timing.
No gain. Gained about a yard.
Good stop there.
Cade Hadley with the carry.
Great defense. Boxler proving themselves against the run. Of course, Silver was only ran the ball 2 or 3 times, but it's just been the air raid passing attack that's proven difficult. To Tagaloa. He wants to go long. He's got a man.
He lost his footing, went down to the 15.
That was Slade Parker on the catch. I looked down to get his number, and I looked up, and all of a sudden they're blowing it dead. And that time, Parker just got past his man. Just got past Lifferth and cut over the middle, wide open. Wow. Great tackle that time. That was big number 77, Caleb Cephalo.
Cephalow's another tackle.
Hadley trying to run around the outside. Cephalo just stuck out his left arm and caught him and held on to him.
As long as you can hang on, that's good.
Yep. Until help got there. That's the end of the first quarter.
All right, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back for quarter number 2.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends.
And your neighbors. We grew up here. 4 generations of Hansons went to school here.
And we've been part of this community for decades.
Serving the people we know and care about.
As a locally owned and operated business, we understand what matters to you because it matters to us too. At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. A lot of funeral homes will just say, here's your bag and thank you for letting us do your services, but we like to go one step further ahead.
All right, we're back. Starting the second quarter, Bees are down 8-10 with the Silver Wolves knocking on the door one more time.
And it was a big pass play that time to Slade Parker. And luckily the Turf Monster got him, otherwise it would have been 16-8 right now. To attack a low, quick pass over the left slot. Wow, we got 2 Bees on the ground after the play. No call. But the pass is complete, tackle made. I can't tell if it's 11 or 14, but I think it was, I don't know. Actually, to be honest.
Got a first down, first and goal now from the 1. Again to Hadley.
Oh, nearly
they
got
had
him,
but he bounced around to the outside to get in.
Like you said, they almost had him wrapped up in the backfield. I think that time it was number 11, Landon Harding, that did hit him in the backfield. But pretty athletic, and Hadley just keeps his feet underneath him, bounces around, and sneaks in. It'll be Jordan Larkin to attempt the point after for the Silver Wolves. Kick is good. And so just like that, it'll be 17-8 now for Fremont. We're only 32 seconds into the second quarter.
So you notice they've got 2 kickers.
Yeah.
They got Jordan Larkin and Cam Graves. So we will see what becomes of this. Fremont, they just want to keep this game moving.
Yeah.
I mean, they're going no huddle. They're just going right at it. And they're just headed back for the kickoff. And
they've done some stuff that reminds me. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to Utah State football. In 2018, Utah State football ran a hurry-up offense with Jordan Love as the quarterback, but they had a center named Quinn Ficklin who would sprint to the ball wherever it was and usually spot it for the ref or at least get it there. And I've noticed that Fremont center has been doing the same thing. So when you've got an offensive line that's committed to getting down the field and getting set quick, you can go fast, and that's exactly what they've been doing. I would apologize to all you BYU fans out there, but I'm not sorry for bringing it up. Anyways, like you said, that's Graves kicking at that time. And
out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
So
So Cam Graves was the one that hit the 48-yarder. I wonder if he's more of their longer kick kind of guy.
So that'll bring the ball out to the 35-yard line. So smart move. I can't remember who that was back there for the Bees that just let that go out instead of – could have even caught it and taken off, but I think that this was a smarter play.
Yeah, great heads-up play. Bees are now packing the box on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wonder where this could go. Howes has got room to run. Oh, wow. Tripped up. Looks like Turf Monster might have taken his course on Howes that time, but good blocking, and he got to the outside, picked up a first down.
Another D.L. Evans Bank first down.
45-yard line. 1st and 10, Boxelder.
Good pickup on first down. Another
Howes
handoff
again.
to Howes up the middle. Wow.
And give him 7 more.
Landon Palmer on the tackle, but Howes made him pay for it.
Howes just put his head down and just took off, and I think he got – well, he was low, so it was hard for them to get down there, but he just –
Now it's Boxelder going hurry up, and it doesn't look like Fremont got all their guys off the field. Boxelder's coaches are a little upset with that, but the ref that was standing right there didn't throw a flag or anything, so no call.
3rd and 1. What's going to happen on this one?
You know, I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Going right with Howes.
You got it.
And picked up an extra 6 yards after the 1 yard needed.
6-yard gain. 1st and 10, Boxelder.
Another first and down brought to you by D.L. Evans Bank. Stop by, tell Ken that you heard his name multiple times in the game here tonight and every game that we do.
Yeah, thanks to D.L. Evans Bank and Judd Howes, Boxelder's been moving the ball. Also, we do have to credit Bridger Richards for a couple significant runs on Boxelder's last touchdown drive. So this time we got 2 receivers. Man comes in motion, and Reyes wants to pass for the first time. He's got a man over the middle. It's caught.
Caught by number
Ernest.
3.
Maddox Ernest. Inside the 15-yard line.
So that's they did it. I mean, run. They're not expecting it. All of a sudden, here's the pass.
There's a flag,
on
on
the field. Dang it. Roughing the passer.
There we go.
Add some more onto it. Half the distance to the goal.
Fremont had no idea. They were not expecting a pass at all. So, great play call. And, Fremont was getting pretty comfortable with Boxelder running the ball. And it makes sense. Boxelder's pretty comfortable running the ball too. But
now it's 1st and goal from around the 7-yard line. Bees need to hurry. Play clock's down to 5.
got to get set. You don't want to burn a timeout right now.
Delay game.
Yep, there it is. It took a second. They had a second to snap the ball, but that's not what you want. So back it up 5 yards.
No, they
1st and goal from the 11 looks a lot different than 1st and goal from the 7.
I think the Bees were taken off guard on that because of the penalty. The clock was still rolling, and they did not. And they're going to get it again. It's down to 3 seconds. I don't know if that's a clock issue or.
That's got to be a clock issue.
That could have been the same thing that happened last time.
Okay, now the play clock has been reset to 40 seconds.
No,
or
25
seconds, excuse me. So, either way, you still got 4 plays to get in the end zone here.
And a whistle blown, timeout called by Fremont.
So lots of confusion happening there, but it ends with a timeout and Boxelder first and goal on the 11-yard line.
All right, we'll be right back after word from our sponsors.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to go one step further ahead.
All right, Bees with a whole bunch on the left side.
Reyes will keep
keeps it up the middle, down to the 4-yard line-ish.
Some more creative and a little deceiving play calling there. I like it.
That was good.
And that makes a bad situation good quickly. You go from first and goal from the 11, now you got second and goal inside the 5. Great play call and good run by Reyes. It's Richards in the backfield. They'll go to him, and he's going to get in. Touchdown, Bees. Bridger Richards gets it in from 4 yards out. 14-17.
Could be 15, could be, we'll see what they do.
And it looks like
I don't think they're kicking.
Yeah, it looks like the offense is staying on the field.
They're saying we can run on these guys.
I like it.
Howell's in the backfield. At least I'm assuming that's where he's going to
be. You got it right.
Take it.
Reyes had it. Howells. He's going to step back.
And
it in.
got it.
Touchdown, or 2 points. Wow, that one made me a little nervous.
More points here for Brigham Community Pharmacy. So 16-17. It's a 1-point ball game.
It sure is. Great play call. Howells just drug into the end zone. He was open. Reyes had him, and then decided to keep it as a couple Silver Wolves kind of got in the passing lane, and then they started attacking him, and when they came on to Reyes, it left Howells wide open in the back corner of the end zone, 2 points.
All right, we'll be right back right after word from a sponsor.
Hi, I'm Ryan from CoverUp. We offer embroidery and screen printing to help you promote your business. We can also help you with your church or school groups, family reunions, or any other occasion that might require a t-shirt. So come in and see us at 47 South Main in Brigham City or 115 West Main in Tremont.
All right, welcome back. Let's see who we got kicking this time. Is it?
It looks like it's still Jordan Hansen out there.
Oh, I think that one went out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They're calling it, so that's going to take it from the 1 clear out to the 35.
Just 1 yard away from a touchback.
That'll bring the ball out to the 35-yard line.
So I have to admit, I'm impressed with the Bees playing so far. But they're totals don't add up on the stat that I've got, so I better shut my mouth. But I think the Bees usually score more points in the third quarter.
Okay.
Than the other quarters. Uh-oh, he's got room.
It's Cole Hadley. He's going to cut back to his left, keeps going, and Cephalo runs him all the way down. Huge gain down to the 25-yard line. There's a flag on the play.
It's going back because you got some Silver Wolves that aren't going down.
Yep.
They know it's on them.
Bees catch a break there.
Big break.
So I was going to say a fast start was key to Boxelder winning this game. And they've started fast on offense, but the defense, now would be a good time.
For a stop.
Yeah, because as long as Fremont keeps scoring, it will just be catch-up the whole time. So to get a nice stop here would be really, really helpful to win the game.
Goes from the spot. Still going to be a first down.
So it'll be 1st and 7.
So big break for the Bees.
Yeah. Hadley still in the backfield behind Tua Tagovailoa. And he wants to pass. Dumps off a little screen over to Slade Parker. Parker bouncing around to the outside.
Got the first down and then out of bounds.
Tua Tagovailoa's having a little friendly conversation that's probably not very friendly with some Boxelder defensive backs. Fremont wants to go quick. 3 down linemen on the defense. 2 receivers to the far, 2 to the near. Tagovailoa wants to throw, looking to his left. He's got his man Burton. Gets off one tackler, goes down the sideline and forced out of bounds by Lifford.
No, he's running out there, and the Boxelder just kind of let him go. And I wasn't paying, couldn't tell that his feet were out of bounds, but he kept running.
Tua Tagovailoa looks over to the sideline to get the call. His dad is the head coach for the Fremont Silverwolves, by the way. Setting up a screen.
Oh, nailed him.
Harding is there to blow it up. Slade Parker on the catch. And Tua Tagovailoa kind of floated it out there. And Landon Harding just sniffed it out like
And Parker's going off right. He said that one hurt.
Yeah.
He said that one hurt. That was a great hit. Hopefully Parker's okay. Don't need him hurt, but great hit.
Yeah. And Harding read that one really well. Almost got there in time to intercept it. If he would have, that would have gone the other way. Timeout called by Boxelder. Fremont leads this one 17-16 with 7:03 to go in the first half. We'll be right back.
Investing in your education is an investment in yourself. Open doors with a degree from Utah State University and find your path to a more rewarding future. Reach your goals by attending USU Brigham City while staying close to home and saving money. Give yourself a chance to see the return. Your way, on campus, online. This is your U State.
All right. So we're 2nd and 13, it looks like now.
After Landon Harding blew up the screenplay. Quick handoff to Hadley, and he's hit in the backfield.
Got back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard or 2 more.
That was Chance Richards, the defensive lineman, who was able to slow him down long enough for Harding to get there and finish him off.
3rd and a long 8 out there.
A big 3rd down opportunity for the Bees. Tua Tagovailoa snaps his hands, hands it off to to Hadley.
And doesn't get
short.
there, so they're going to be 3 yards short.
And
Chance for another field goal here, but 4th and 4, and they're going for it. Bees need to stop right here. This is key.
Oh,
and
that's going to be
false start.
There we go. So 4th and 4 to 4th and 9, and I don't know if they're still going to. Well, that backs it up. That would make the field goal even longer. But we saw him chip in a 48er. This one would be about the same distance, but they're going to keep their offense on the field. 4th and 9. This is a big momentum stop for Boxelder. Or, I guess, a big momentum opportunity for Fremont on the other side. So
we'll take the stop.
We'll take the stop, yeah.
And timeout called by Fremont.
Maybe they'll be taking the...
They could take the field goal after all. We'll see that right after this.
George's has been a part of the Brigham City community since 1956 and has always guaranteed the best prices on tires. But did you know that George's does service work too? Brakes and belts, hoses and transmissions, alignments and oil changes. We do it all. The next time your car makes a strange noise or vibration, take it to George's and we'll have it fixed and running in no time. Remember, anything your car needs, you'll find it all under one roof at George's Point S Tire and Service.
All right, offense staying on the field for the Silver Wolves. They got a bunch. They've got one big hole right there. If they hit Hall on this, the Boxelder could be in trouble.
Tua Tagovailoa wants to pass. There's pressure coming in the backfield. Oh, it'll be a first down.
They got the first down. Had time on that to deliver that,
yep.
And that was, who was that coming all the way across there?
That was
Moa.
Yep.
And he came from the opposite side of the field,
Yep.
so he covered some ground, and that's where I think the Bees kind of lost it on there.
Yeah.
They had the chance. That was a prime opportunity to stick them. And
Haha, Tagovailoa stuffed. Got past one man, but he couldn't beat the second. That's Caleb Cephalo, once again making his presence known. Stops Tua Tagovailoa for no gain. Clock is down to 5 minutes to go in the first half.
So 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again.
Sneaks up the middle and stays on his feet.
And then the big push from behind. Got it close.
Bridget Richards is saying that
Boxelder has the ball. He's going, I got the ball. I'm way down here.
Tua Tagovailoa
That
lost
should
his
be
helmet.
Boxelder ball. Richards just holding the ball down there. I don't agree with that one. Neither does the Boxelder crowd.
That's when we need our replay. So it'll be Calvin Cooper at quarterback to hand the ball off to Hadley. Hadley stays on his feet.
He gets in there, but the refs could have just gave them 6 points right there.
Yeah, I thought he was down.
He was clear down here at the 30-yard line with the ball.
Yeah. See, I thought Tua Tagovailoa was down in the pile, and then I realized that Richards had the ball down here on the 30-yard line, 30 yards away from the pile. So, yeah, I don't know about that.
And the kick is good on that. So did the refs give him 7 points? We'll find out after you watch the replays. And we're not zoomed in quite enough probably to find out, but we'll be back right after this message.
What if you really could have it all?
At Exit Realty,
We believe
the home
you want is right there.
right there.
And we'll help you find it.
You can count on us.
And you thought we just sold real estate.
We are Exit Realty. Think smart.
Think Exit.
Contact Stephanie Dixon, your Exit Realty Advantage agent at 801-710-5542. Again, Stephanie Dixon for all of your real estate needs.
Okay. Set for the kickoff here. Graves to kick off. Bees set at the, picked up at the 4. Made it out just past the 20.
Rhett Richards was the return man.
Worth a return on that. 21-yard line is where they mark it. B's got 4 minutes, 11 seconds to push that down for one more score.
And it sure would be great to see him use every single second of that and then get to the end zone at the end. Houses the back, around to the left side, a sweep. And he's brought down from behind. That's number 44, Brexton Christensen, on the tackle.
So out to the 28-yard line, a gain of about 7-ish.
Another good gain, another good pickup on the ground by Howells. I wish I had live stats to tell you how many yards he was averaging per carry, because he's been moving the ball well.
You got to credit that O-line on that, too.
Yes, you do.
They're doing a heck of a job out there.
They sure are.
That's going to be close to a first down. Not sure where. I think they're giving the signal. Yep, it's a first down brought to you by Deal Evans Bank.
Clock starts ticking again. 3.5 minutes to go in the first half of this one. Boxelder trails by 8 points, 24-16. Ball on their own 30. Another handoff to Howells up the middle. Picks up 3 yards.
They held him good that time.
Yeah, they did. Eight guys on the line for Boxelder. Trying to get a push up front. Howells gets down to the 39, 40-yard line. 3rd and 1.
I thought I saw some lightning over there. I hope we don't get a lightning delay.
There's been some up in the canyon. Is that where you saw it?
I've seen it down south.
Okay. The stuff up in the canyon looked like it was just all in the clouds, probably just a regular man-away thunderstorm. Two minutes and 8 seconds of the clock ticking. Go in the first half. Bees have moved the ball 20 yards so far on this drive.
And timeout called by the Bees. All right, we'll take one too. We'll be right back.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends.
And your neighbors. We grew up here. 4 generations of Hansons went to school here.
And we've been part of this community for decades.
And serving the people we know and care about.
As a locally owned and operated business, we understand what matters to you because it matters to us too. At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
All right, Bees are back out ready to go here again.
Looks like the athletic trainer is on the field talking to the Whitecap. I wonder, and he's looking at his phone. I wonder if they're looking at lightning. Bruce, you mentioned that you saw some a minute ago, but looks like we'll keep going for now.
I think you're going to try to get to halftime.
Oh,
there's a flag. False start is my guess.
Illegal substitution against Fremont.
Hey, that'll give us a D. Evans Bank first down.
There we go.
I was mistaken on that. So another D. Evans Bank first down. Thank you to the Fremont Silverwolves.
There was 12 members of the Silver Wolf Pack out there when the ball was snapped. So the extra man just ran off the field. So now the Bees will try. I guess Fremont just thought, we can't stop the run with 11 guys. Let's try it with 12. But the refs caught him.
And a good keep there by Reyes.
Great read. Some disgruntled fans in front of us, but good read from Reyes, I think.
Was good. I mean, pickup of 4.5.
Yeah. The clock's ticking, though, down to 1:38. He's got to get set. Got to go. Hand off to Howells off to the right
ball.
side.
First down, he's going to go all the way at the 20, the 10, and touchdown. Judd Howells from 50-ish, 51 yards, 51, somewhere in that neighborhood. I guess they didn't need to worry about the clock.
I was worried about the time a lot more than I should have been. Great hole there from Howells. Great blocking from the line. He just gets out past the secondary and
nobody caught him.
Nope. So I think the offense is going to stay on the field here, try to even it up.
I don't see why not.
I agree.
I mean, they're 2 for 2.
Yep. So Howells was straight behind Reyes in the shotgun. Harding, the receiver, to the far side. And Boxelder wants a timeout. Coach Munn wants a timeout to talk about things.
So last timeout, we'll take one. We'll be right back right after this.
George's has been a part of the Brigham City community since 1956 and has always guaranteed the best prices on tires. But did you know that George's does service work too? Brakes and belts, hoses and transmissions, alignments and oil changes. We do it all. The next time your car makes a strange noise or vibration, take it to George's and we'll have it fixed and running in no time. Remember, anything your car needs, you'll find it all under one roof at George's Point S Tire and Service.
All right, we are back. B's going to go for 2 here again, trying to tie this up, and then hopefully hold the Silverwolves to no points. And had some lightning fairly close here, flashing. So, and Howells is going. I don't know that he made it.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be close.
Nope, they're calling him no good.
Dang. Good defense there. Good stop up front from Fremont. Was that Howells that was running it? Because it looks like Chance Richards carrying the ball off the field. So it looks like they might have lined up the lineman in the backfield and tried to sneak it in. So, but it's still not a bad decision to go for it there.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. A lot of funeral homes will just say, here's your bag and thank you for letting us do your services, but we like to go one step further ahead.
All right. And he caught it and then went out of bounds. And so that's going to keep it at the 10-yard line. Whew. That was a blessing for the Bees on that one. Graham caught it and went out of bounds.
Yeah, that ball was working its way towards the sideline.
It would have gone out. They could have had it at the 35.
Fremont's got one timeout left. 1:21 to go.
Make that the 10-yard line.
A 90-yard field in front of them. So the Bees have got to figure out how to get a stop here to go into halftime. And I would assume that Tua Tagovailoa is going to be wanting to go through the air. So
they're going to go to the air.
The Bees secondary's got to step up big.
They've got one timeout. Bees have none.
2 receivers to the far, 1 to the near with a man in the slot.
81 seconds to go.
Tagovailoa's got all day long.
Wide open, and out of bounds.
So Slade Parker was just hanging out there in the check down area and was able to pick up 20.
There's nobody within 20 yards of him.
Yeah, and he was right on the sidelines too. Excuse me, he only picked up 17, but that's still significant. He's able to just run the ball right out of bounds. So he stops the clock with 1:13 in the first half. Bees rushing 3. Tagovailoa's got space. Another dump off pass to Moa.
Oh, good hit.
Good stop, or a good hit by Harding. But
I thought I saw a flag there, but they're signaling first down.
Another first down, gets out of bounds. So, 1:02 now. Two receivers to each side. Hadley in the backfield. Tua Tagovailoa wants to go, well, it looked long and then dumped it off short to Hadley, and Hadley for another 15-yard gain. Another first down.
You know, at this rate, they're going to score. Bees have got to at least create a incomplete pass.
Yeah. Tua Tagovailoa is just picking apart the defense here. The Bees are only rushing 3, so he's had time to throw, and the Bees have done a good job defending the deep ball, but
they're getting the back right out of the backfield just like that.
And Hadley gets out of bounds again just after the first down. 44 seconds in the first half, and now Fremont's marched the ball. They've already gone 54 yards. Trying to put the icing on the cake of what's been a very high-scoring first half for them. Another dump-off pass.
Okay, this time it's rolling, but
Fremont will use their timeout. Nope,
they got 33 seconds left.
That pass was complete to Spencer Olm. So Fremont's taking some time now. Tagovailoa looking to his left, throwing for the end zone. And it's incomplete.
No way, incomplete. Bees needed that save.
Yeah, I did. Stops the clock, though, with 17 seconds to go in the first half. He was looking to Olm again there. Good coverage. The pass is just a little bit too far out of bounds.
Bees need to tackle him in bounds again. And then that would probably cause the timeout to be called. Again, wide open, and there it is.
Good tackle in bounds.
Timeout called.
Lyon Harding once again stuffing the screen to Slade Parker. I think we've seen that before. Slade Parker's probably tired of seeing Landon Harding out there on those screens.
All right, we'll be right back. One more quick word from a sponsor.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to go one step further ahead.
All right, coming back here. 9 seconds left in the half. No timeouts left for Fremont. They got third and about 4 to go. But the 9 seconds left, they got to go for the end zone here.
Yeah.
I think they got 2 plays to shoot for the end zone, and I think if the Bees can stop them inside without them going out of bounds, it's going to be halftime.
Tagaloa wants to go to the back corner, and he has Moa touchdown, Silver Wolves.
That was a great pass right to the corner. I mean, where only Moa could catch it.
Yep. Yeah, man, Moa's been all over the place tonight. Great arm from Tua Tagaloa. The defense was there, but the pass was just perfect. So with PAT pending, Fremont leads 30-22.
Block would be real nice right here.
Yep.
Close, but no cigar.
So there's 2 seconds left for a kick. Fremont pushes the lead out to 9.
You know, that was great clock management by them to score that. We'll be right back for the kickoff.
George's has been a part of the Brigham City community since 1956 and has always guaranteed the best prices on tires. But did you know that George's does service work too? Brakes and belts, hoses and transmissions, alignments and oil changes. We do it all. The next time your car makes a strange noise or vibration, take it to George's and we'll have it fixed and running in no time. Remember, anything your car needs, you'll find it all under one roof at George's Point S Tire and Service.
Okay, here we go. Set to kick again. Graves to kick. He'll boot it. Just go down, it's over.
That'll do it for the first half. So Fremont on top 31-22 after 2 quarters. And it's just they've just been passing Tua Tagaloa, just been passing the lights out.
So I know for halftime we got a whole bunch of little kids coming out here. We apologize to all the parents. We can't have the music on, but we'll get the video for you, and then you can play the song while they're while you're watching it. So it's one of those fancy YouTube rules that got our other channel swallowed up, and so. But no, Bees have done well. The thing that Bees do have going for them, they should get the ball to begin the second half.
Yeah. Getting a stop there at the end of the half would have been really nice.
That would have been
because
perfect.
Now the Boxelder's coming out looking down the barrel of a 2-score game. They've been fighting the 2-score game, the 2-score battle pretty much the entire game, and haven't really been able to get the lead. And with 1 minute and 21 seconds, we thought that hopefully they'd be able to stop Fremont from working 90 yards with 1 minute and 21 seconds. Ultimately, Tua Tagaloa to Moa for that touchdown with 2 seconds left in the first half. So Bees going into the locker room trying to figure out how they can stop the passing game from Fremont. But on the offensive end, Boxelder's they've fared well themselves. Howells has got a couple rushing touchdowns. Richards got a rushing touchdown as well. So
now, if these stats are correct, and I say if, we're looking at this. Fremont's highest 2 scoring quarters are the first and second quarters. So hopefully that stays true.
Hopefully,
if that stays true, and Boxelder's highest scoring quarter is the third quarter, B's got a chance.
Yes.
I'm not going to rule them out of this game at all at this point.
It's definitely far from over. There's plenty of time to go for an adjustment at halftime on both sides. So we'll see what Coach Mund and Boxelder Bees can figure out during halftime. Looks like we've got the next generation of Rockettes out there.
The itty bitties.
Yeah.
All right, we will sign off here. Make it quiet so the music can play out there. So.
What if you really could have it all?
At Exit Realty,
We believe
the home
you want is right there.
right there.
And we'll help you find it.
You can count on us.
And you thought we just sold real estate.
We are Exit Realty. Think smart.
Think Exit.
Contact Stephanie Dixon, your Exit Realty Advantage agent at 801-710-5542. Again, Stephanie Dixon for all of your real estate needs.
Hi, I'm Ryan from CoverUp. We offer embroidery and screen printing to help you promote your business. We can also help you with your church or school groups, family reunions, or any other occasion that might require a t-shirt. So come in and see us at 47 South Main in Brigham City or 115 West Main in Tremont.
Would you like a free pizza? Of course! Who wouldn't? So, here's the deal. Stop by Dan Price's State Farm Insurance office at 23 East, 700 South in Brigham City, and let Dan give you a no-obligation quote for your auto, home, fire, or life insurance, or even Medicaid supplements. Just for doing this, Dan will give you a certificate for a free large pizza from Pizza Hut. You've got nothing to lose. Dan has been doing this for 33 years and knows what he's doing. Dan Price, State Farm Insurance, the friendliest office in town.
Investing in your education is an investment in yourself. Open doors with a degree from Utah State University and find your path to a more rewarding future. Reach your goals by attending USU Brigham City while staying close to home and saving money. Give yourself a chance to see the return. Your way, on campus, online. This is your U-State. Earning your degree doesn't have to be complex. USU Brigham City lets you stay close to home and save money. As an Aggie, you'll have access to a personalized education with student support from faculty mentors. Let us help you achieve your goals your way. On campus, online. This is your U-State.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership, we're your friends.
And your neighbors.
We grew up here. 4 generations of Hansons went to school here.
And we've been part of this community for decades.
And serving the people we know and care about.
As a locally owned and operated business, we understand what matters to you because it matters to us too. At Hanson Motors, you're not just a customer, you're family. We're here for the long haul because we're in this together. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We do aftercare. That's where Melanie Christie will go in and meet with the family after the services have been completed, and she'll help them with Social Security, help them file for life insurance, help them with federal government employee work. We go through credit cards. We help the family with all that transition that's coming out. We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. A lot of funeral homes will just say, here's your bag and thank you for letting us do your services, but we like to go one step further ahead.
George's has been a part of the Brigham City community since 1956 and has always guaranteed the best prices on tires. But did you know that George's does service work too? Brakes and belts, hoses and transmissions, alignments and oil changes. We do it all. The next time your car makes a strange noise or vibration, take it to George's and we'll have it fixed and running in no time. Remember, anything your car needs, you'll find it all under one roof at George's Point S Tire and Service.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to go one step further ahead.
What if you really could have it all?
At Exit Realty,
We believe
the home
you want is right there.
right there.
and we'll help you find it.
You can count on us.
And you thought we just sold real estate.
We are Exit Realty. Think smart,
Think exit.
Contact Stephanie Dixon, your Exit Realty Advantage agent at 801-710-5542. Again, Stephanie Dixon for all of your real estate needs.
Hi, I'm Ryan from CoverUp. We offer embroidery and screen printing to help you promote your business. We can also help you with your church or school groups, family reunions, or any other occasion that might require a t-shirt. So come in and see us at 47 South Main in Brigham City or 115 West Main in Tremont.
Would you like a free pizza? Of course. Who wouldn't? So, here's the deal. Stop by Dan Price's State Farm Insurance office at 23 East, 700 South in Brigham City, and let Dan give you a no-obligation quote for your auto, home, fire, or life insurance, or even Medicaid supplements. Just for doing this, Dan will give you a certificate for a free large pizza from Pizza Hut. You've got nothing to lose. Dan has been doing this for 33 years and knows what he's doing. Dan Price, State Farm Insurance, the friendliest office in town.
All right, getting ready here for half number 2 with the Bees down 22-31. And we're looking at 65 degrees out there right now. Showers in the vicinity. It looks like about 9 o'clock in about 35 minutes. We could possibly see some rain showers showing up here. And, you know, there in the end of the first half, we did see some lightning strikes and an updated one. I don't know what the rule is, but closest strike in the last 30 minutes, 6 miles away. I hope we do not have a delay because of that.
Yeah, that would not be ideal.
So we will see, you know, what becomes of things. And
high scoring first half.
Way high scoring.
31-22.
I was not expecting this high of a scoring game. Can you imagine that?
No.
62-44?
That would be crazy. It's, you know, both
for
teams.
Boxelder, though.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought you were. That's what I thought you were talking about. Both teams are just moving the ball so stinking fast. Even Boxelder, who's been trying to move it on the ground, has just been.
I don't know how many yards Judd Howells has right now, but he's got over 100 yards, I'm sure.
Yeah, I wish we.
He had 51 on one carry.
Yeah, he's been moving the ball very well, and you mentioned this a lot in the first half, but those linemen done a great job for him on the offensive line. So the wind's really picked up, and it's blowing right towards the press box, and it looks like we do have some rain starting to come down. So we'll see how that might affect the kick. I'm gonna run up and help the
And a short kick picked up by, I think that Cephalo makes it up to about the 30-yard line.
Cephalo fields that kick. 1st and 10 for Boxelder from the 30-yard line.
So Bees right now with the chance to cut down on this lead. It could be an interesting second half here with rain coming. I would say that might favor the Bees a little bit. Might be harder to hold on to the ball with some of those passes and catches. So 4-yard gain on that one. Howells with the carry. And nowhere to go on that one. Gain of 1 is all.
Howells to the 35. 35.
So 3rd and 5 here for the Bees. They got stopped on their first drive in the first half. Silverwolves showing blitz. The pass. Ernest out to the 40-yard line of the Silverwolves for a D11's first down. So excellent play there for the Bees. Maddox Ernest with a great reception there. Crossing the 35-yard line. Can't tell who was carrying that. I think it was Howells, and we got an injured Silverwolf out there. That's number 0, Aisa Tawatagalava, down out there. So free timeout for the teams. Hopefully he's okay. And with some good huddles out there, we will go to a quick timeout and be right back.
Earning your degree doesn't have to be complex. USU Brigham City lets you stay close to home and save money. As an Aggie, you'll have access to a personalized education with student support from faculty mentors. Let us help you achieve your goals your way. On campus, online, this is your U-State.
Coming out, looking to pass again. Oh, and a fumble by Maddox Ernest. And picked up by the Silverwolves. It would have been close to a first down. First turnover of the game, official one. Bees need to get it back now. 1st and 10, Silverwolves on their own 28-yard line. And a first down run that time by Cade Hadley. Looking to pass, going deep, has a man. Again, that was Slade Parker all the way down to the Bees 20, 25. Bees just not able to put enough pressure on him right off, and Parker with the speed just broke that outside. Not much of a gain for Hadley on that one. Calling it no gain.
No gain on that play.
2nd and 10. Rain's coming down out there. Going to the air again, wide open again right there. Moa gets taken down at the 14 for another first down. And a 5-yard gain that time for Hadley, going off the right side. And a B is down out on the field. Can't tell who that is, 73 maybe?
I think it might be Chance Richards, but like you, it's kind of hard to get a number on it from up here.
Trying to stretch out that leg, he's just not able to get it. I mean, he's not acting like he's hurt real bad. It's more of a cramp, I think. I'm hope that's all it is.
He seems to be walking off just fine on his own power. You know, in here, you can't really tell watching the broadcast, but it's like a tropical storm out there. The wind is howling. The rain's starting to really come down. Just on top of the press box trying to get things squared away up there, and it's something else.
All right, B's back on the field.
Moa's double covered out here to the left side. Tuatugaloa looking to the end zone. Incomplete.
Incomplete on that one.
Great effort from the tight end. Trying to catch the pass. Good defense. Dean Hall, the intended receiver. So 3rd and 5, it looks like, from the 10-yard line. Hand off to Hadley.
Up the middle.
And that time Tuatugaloa pushed him forward a little bit, but he's going to be short of the line to gain.
Still at the 6-yard line. Coming up 4th and along 3. They're going for it. Bees need to stop right here. This would be huge.
Yeah, it would.
Hadley again. I think he got the first down.
Yep. That just goes right up the middle, picks up 5 yards, needed 3. Move the ball down inside the 5-yard line. And the clock's rolling, 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, and Fremont is trying their best to make this a 3-score game. Tuatugaloa rolling out, and he's just going to keep it himself and dive forward for a touchdown. That guy has been a menace tonight. Throwing the ball, making it happen right there with his feet. He's just been all over the place.
He doesn't have a ton of rushing yards in this game, but he's made up for it in passing yards.
Yeah. So that pushes it out to a 15-point game. So I guess technically it's still a 2-score game with the PAT pending. Oh, that one was nearly blocked.
There's been a number of them the Bees have been close on getting there, but haven't quite been able to snag it. We'll be right back right after this.
Investing in your education is an investment in yourself. Open doors with a degree from Utah State University and find your path to a more rewarding future. Reach your goals by attending USU Brigham City while staying close to home and saving money. Give yourself a chance to see the return. Your way, on campus, online. This is your U State.
All right, lead just grew for the Silver Wolves here. Bees need some action. They need to stop on defense is what they need.
Yes, they do. Fremont has had 8 drives and scored on every single one of them. 7 touchdowns and a field goal. So
the Bees have only punted once.
Yeah.
They've scored, and then they had a fumble.
A turnover, yeah. That's been the difference, is those 2 possessions. Long kick. That one's going to go through the back of the end zone. Good kick that time by Cam Graves. So the Boxelder offense will be coming back on the field. 6 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Trailing this one by 16 points, 22-38. And just
2 scores.
Yeah. Just try to, you got to just get down the field and score a touchdown here. Try to chip into this lead before it gets any bigger. And I feel bad even saying that, but you need to make something happen here offensively.
And another 8-yard gain, 9-yard gain looks like for Howells.
He's been great tonight.
Bees hurrying up a little bit here. And they only got 1 defender on this side over here, so.
The first time we've seen 2 wideouts in a look for Boxelder.
Howells for the first down, brought to you by D.L. Evans Bank.
First down.
So Crozier and Gunderson, the 2 receivers on that play, will come out. Cameron Bushnell and Landon Harding sub into the game for him. Both have had big moments so far this season. But I'm going to assume that Bees will probably keep to the ground. 2 receivers, 1 on the near side, 1 on the far. 2 men in the backfield. Reyes, he wants to throw over the top. It's caught. First down, I think. Well, we'll see where they marked him out, where he stepped out. I can't tell who caught it. I think it might have been.
Oh, wow.
Cephalo. Never mind. It was only a gain of about 4.
Yeah, he stepped out early. Unintentionally. Does that count?
You know, he didn't mean to. So second and 6. Now the rain's really coming down out there. Ponchos are coming out. Handoff up the middle. And Howells will get close to the line to gain before being driven backwards. Oh, and there's... Oh. It looks like the refs missed it, but right here on the end.
I don't think he was pushed down.
You don't think so?
I think he...
It looked to me like Boxelder's right guard. I can't see his number. It looked like he just shoved him to the ground. I have to go back and look at that one again.
There's been a little chippiness going on out there.
It has been a little heated at some points. Hand off to Richards, or excuse me, that's Cephalo. Cephalo's got a first down and some more. Just shoves the guy out of his way, puts his shoulder down and keeps going. And now Crozier's been getting a little chippy on special teams, and there he's getting into it a little bit with Wyatt Bennett, into a little tangle.
First down brought to you by D.L. Evans Bank again right there. So Bees keep the ball rolling. We need the windshield wipers on our window here.
Let's just see if we can't get one of those people in front of us to just stand up and wipe it off.
Make sure they got a good squeegee, though, because I don't want it smeared.
So Cephalo's had some opportunities here on this drive. Back to back.
Picked up 4 on that one.
Yeah.
2nd and 6 coming up here for the Bees.
Three minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Harding and Bushnell lined up as the receivers to the far side. Jepson comes in motion as a tight end. Reyes will hand it off up the middle, and there's
nothing.
Nowhere to go. Nope, just met right there at the line by Brexton Christensen and Kyle Herron. Excuse me, just snuffed that one out. So a big 3rd and 6 here from the 39-yard line. Howes is back in the game now, behind Reyes in the shotgun. 8 on the line, hand off to Howes. He's going up the middle.
Man, he leveled the guy, though.
Yeah, he did. He runs with so much force. So this will set up a 4th and short.
4th and 3. Wow, look at it coming down out there, just coming off of those lights.
Yeah, it's pouring.
I said it was going to start raining about 9. It's more than 20 minutes early.
Hopefully, as long as our equipment up there stays nice and dry under the canopy, we should be okay if it doesn't start lightning. I might have just made up a new verb.
Fans are still here, though. Back to throw, Reyes, and he goes way back.
Man.
He lost 10 on that one.
So Boxelder tried to go with a little trickery there on 4th and 3, trying to pass the ball, and nowhere to go. Defense got there and brought down Reyes. That's kind of a kick to the shins. Under 2 minutes to go now in the third quarter, and Fremont will be trying to add to their 16-point lead as they start this drive from their own 45-yard line. Very favorable field position. Handoff to Hadley, cuts back to his right side of the line of scrimmage.
One thing I'm seeing that Fremont does very well is they do cut very well.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell that that's part of their fundamental practices is, not just traveling north and south, but making that east-west.
Yes. They're a pretty fundamentally sound offensive team. Defense definitely has allowed a lot of yards on the run, but they've been moving just fine on offense. Two receivers, a tight end, and a man in the slot for Tua Tagovailoa, with Hadley behind him in the backfield.
I would just leave it, let it keep going.
It's getting kind of hard to see through the raindrops on the window. Hand off to Hadley to his right side. Wow, lots of bees there, but Hadley just keeps
He's slick.
forward. Yeah.
It's wet. And finally got some people starting to leave the stands.
Lots of umbrellas starting to come up, too. Thank goodness I can't. Never mind. I probably shouldn't say anything else offensive about BYU tonight. I'll keep my mouth closed. Boxelder showing some pressure off the left side. Tua Tagovailoa was under pressure. He's going to tuck it himself to the left side. Steps out of bounds after a gain of 9 yards and a first down. Bees brought some pressure, and Tua Tagovailoa sensed it, but was able to dance out of the containment and scramble for a first down. First and 10 from the 30 now. 18 seconds on the play clock. Tua Tagovailoa is getting everything set just the way he wants it. Bees are bringing the blitz. The ball's on the ground. Tagovailoa trying to step up. Oh, my goodness. Dances out of pressure, throwing for the end zone. And knocked down by Richards.
I wasn't sure where he threw that from, but I know he was close to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he was. Pretty good awareness from him to dance around back there and evade the pressure. Thought he had a shot at the end zone. 2nd and 10. And now with the rain coming down hard, the ball's wet. The Bees just got to play tight defense, and hopefully it will affect Fremont's passing game enough to give Boxelder a chance to get their first stop of the game with 14 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Fremont quickly to the line of scrimmage out of the huddle.
A lot of times when we wipe the lens on there, it makes it worse.
A handoff to Hadley. Hadley drugged down from behind. And I can't tell who it is out there, but we'll give Luke Meyer credit for the tackle. It looks like it might have been a 33. That'll do it for the 3rd quarter. Silver Wolves on top, 38-22. We'll be right back.
George's has been a part of the Brigham City community since 1956 and has always guaranteed the best prices on tires. But did you know that George's does service work too? Brakes and belts, hoses and transmissions, alignments and oil changes. We do it all. The next time your car makes a strange noise or vibration, take it to George's and we'll have it fixed and running in no time. Remember, anything your car needs, you'll find it all under one roof at George's Point S Tire and Service.
What if you really could have it all?
At Exit Realty,
We believe
we believe the home
you want is right there.
right there.
And we'll help you find it.
You can count on us.
And you thought we just sold real estate.
We are Exit Realty. Think smart.
All right, quarter number 4. Here we go. Fremont knocking on the door again. And the fake. Split the defenders.
There's a flag on the play.
I cannot see their pink flags out there. They need them yellow again.
The wind's starting now to blow a little bit towards the south, it looks like. It looks like sheets of rain in the light. Fremont is moving back. Looks like holding against Fremont. So it'll be 3rd down now and about 15 yards to go.
Oh, good break for the Bees on that.
Yep.
Better than the alternative.
Time for a stop. High snap.
High snap.
Tua Tagovailoa's under
And
pressure. Forces the ball low and incomplete.
wanting a roughing the passer call on that, but not going to get it.
Nope. Great job there from Luke Meyer, getting to the backfield and getting right into a Tagovailoa's face and forcing the bad pass.
Yeah, when you're pushing somebody as they're passing, that's not roughing the passer.
Nope. I don't know. Maybe if Mahomes was the quarterback.
And they're going to go for another field goal.
This is another long one.
Another 50-yard field goal.
This will be a 50-yarder square. But
good stop for the Bees.
The wind is to the back of the kicker, and I believe it's probably Cam Graves out there.
I would imagine so.
Big opportunity here.
Not going for the block on this one. Timeout called by Boxelder. I thought.
I'm not sure what's going on. Coach Mund was up in arms about something.
All of a sudden, here goes change in defense.
Are they going to reset the play clock on that?
So maybe they didn't give Boxelder a chance to sub. I don't know. All right, so here it is, a 50-yard field goal attempt from Cam Graves.
Made it 47 earlier. It's definitely long enough and straight enough.
Splits the uprights. And that will make it a 3-score game now, 41-22. What a leg.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
Would you like a free pizza? Of course. Who wouldn't? So, here's the deal. Stop by Dan Price's State Farm Insurance office at 23 East, 700 South in Brigham City, and let Dan give you a no-obligation quote for your auto, home, fire, or life insurance, or even Medicaid supplements. Just for doing this, Dan will give you a certificate for a free large pizza from Pizza Hut. You've got nothing to lose. Dan has been doing this for 33 years and knows what he's doing. Dan Price, State Farm Insurance, the friendliest office in town.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends.
And your neighbors.
We grew up here, 4 generations.
All right, also like to point out our sponsors on the bottom of your screen there, Brigham Heating and Cooling. It might be time to turn on a furnace.
I would think so.
Also Ascend Staffing. Anybody looking for some a job or needing people, go to Ascend Staffing. We have mill and glass for all your glass needs all the way around your home. Or auto, I believe, and also S.E. Needham Jewelers.
Graves to kick it off after hitting the 50-yard field goal. Richards will watch that one go out of the back of the end zone.
So Bees will take over on the 20-yard line with that.
11 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the ball game. Bees trail by 19 points. And Fremont kind of flexed there in the third quarter. Held Boxelder to 0 points.
Scored 10.
Yep. Rays will hand off to Howells, off to the left side.
And he's got room. He's going again.
Oh, hard tackle, but not after a big gain.
I don't think he was on the bottom of that pile either. I mean, that went from the 22-yard line to the Fremont 47.
And with that, Howells will sub out. Tackle, by the way, made by Taggart Burton and Landon Palmer. So Richards is the back. Reyes turns and hands it off to Richards. Richards got a seam up the middle. Makes a couple men miss and dives forward down to the 25.
There's 2 big first downs brought to you by D.L. Evans Bank. So Bees moving the ball well on this possession. Rain has eased up out there. I don't know that it's completely gone.
Nothing else. Looks like the wind has at least stopped, which is nice. Ricky Jones, is the guard, his helmet kind of squirted up a little bit, but he gets to stay and it didn't come all the way off. Roll the clock. Harding and Cody Richards, the receivers, out to the right side, and
nothing
Richards,
doing.
Things are getting chippy again out there.
Yep. Yeah, Malik Crozier and oh, come on, Tristan Mann were going at it out there as part of it.
They kind of been going back and forth the whole game. Oh man, little shove after the play. Howells gets back to about the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard short. So 3rd and long now for Boxelder.
You know, somebody grabbed his leg and had his leg up in the air on that last one and yanked him backwards. He needed the other leg on the ground to get some momentum going.
Pressure for Reyes. Oh, and he throws a
picked
pick.
off. Big guy, 32. Jack Masters.
Right into his hands. There's a flag on the far side, on the sideline. I don't think it's going to negate the interception, though. Maybe an offsides. We'll see. Looks like a sideline warning against Fremont, so not going to affect the result of the play at all, so it'll be Fremont ball, 1st down.
Turnovers have killed the Bees in the second half.
Yeah, they have. That's twice now that the Boxelder Bees have had drives, moving the ball down the field well, and then lost it on a turnover.
Not sure what that was all about there either.
So now with the rain at least letting up, if not stopping entirely, Tua Tagovailoa's got one man in the backfield trying to throw the screen.
No good.
Nope, little low.
Tried for Calvin Cooper.
Second and 10, 4 receivers. Split out to both sides. Boxelder man jumps, but yep, there's a flag.
Yeah, they're going to call it. We'll move them 5 yards.
Second and 6. No, 5. Tua Tagovailoa claps his hands and gets the snap. He wants to go long. He's looking for Moa.
Too long.
Yep, aired it out a little bit too far.
He had to. He had people coming.
Yep, good pressure there by number 75 for Boxelder, William Bruner.
But he had a couple linebackers in there coming as well, which I think.
Yeah.
I think the person guarding him probably says, I'm going to get this guy. He's coming faster.
Yep. But a couple guys got disruptive in there. So another 3rd down opportunity here for Boxelder. I haven't seen a whole lot of these. Fremont's been moving the ball pretty well, getting a lot of 1st downs. But
3rd and 5, and there are only 5 on this series has been a penalty by the Bees.
Quick pass outside, and that screen is blown.
That went,
the ball's on the ground.
But picked up by...
And there's going to be a late hit, roughing the passer call on the play. There's a flag on the field right where Tua Tagovailoa went down. So good play defensively over there to stop the screen, to get the ball on the ground. Slade Parker was able to jump back on his own fumble. But I'm worried that flag is right in there. You have roughing the passer.
He has had words with the official about that, so he made sure that they were looking for it.
It was Luke Meyer back there who's been disruptive.
I was watching the other side as soon as he threw it and didn't even see that.
Me too. Yep. There it is. So that'll set up Fremont with a 1st down.
So that doesn't go, the play doesn't count at all, and it just 15 yards from where it was before. Takes it the ball to the Boxelder 41-yard line.
And, mistakes on both ends of the ball have kind of been the story in the second half for the Bees, unfortunately. Flag is still out there on the field. I wonder if the ref is going to pick it up or not.
Oh, yep, there it is.
So the new man in the backfield for Fremont's number 42, Chase Blanche. 9:27 go in the ball game. Fremont driving thanks to a personal foul and roughing the passer call out there to Moa on the right side, swallowed up by a swarm of bees.
Pass is complete to number 8, Ricky Moa.
So Moa with a catch and gain of 2 yards, maybe, about 2 yards. 39-yard line of the bees.
Gray Davis on the stop.
Ball popped out again, but he picked it up himself on that time for Blanche. So another lucky one for the Silver Wolves. 3rd and 4.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a pass attempt here after that run. Boxelder's bringing 4 on the line. Fremont's just willing to take their time now.
Run some clock down.
Yep. Boxelder brings the 2 linebackers in a blitz. Oh, and that ball, Moa probably should have caught it, but it just slipped through his hands. So
it is wet.
That's true. And I'm beginning to wonder, do you think that this is Cam Graves' field goal range right here? Looks like they're going to try it. This will be well over a 50-yard field goal. Well over like a 51, 52-yarder.
They're looking at 52 yards right here.
Wow.
And the thing is, he had the length on the last one.
He did. He had the wind to his back on the last one, but he had so much length, I don't think that's going to really necessarily be a problem. Little bit of confusion there.
Yep. So I think that was an unofficial called timeout.
Yes.
Stop the clock now.
Timeout, Fremont.
Fremont calls a timeout. We'll take one and be right back.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. A lot of funeral homes will just say, here's your bag and thank you for letting us do your services, but we like to go one step further ahead.
All right, after the timeout, Fremont going for a 52-yard field goal with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
We've seen Graves booted in from 48, 50, and now trying to keep a streak with a 52. Pearson the holder. The kick is up.
It's long enough. It's through, I think.
Incomplete.
No, it's not.
Must have come off this side. He had the length, though.
I thought it went through.
Me too. So the Bees get their first stop of the game. 7 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the fourth quarter.
And the bad thing about that, even though they tried the field goal, Boxelder gets the ball on the 20-yard line. And I hate that rule.
Yeah, so Fremont basically gets to move the ball about 20 yards.
As good as you could have done with the punt.
Or 15 yards, yeah. 15 yards.
That's one rule I think they need to change in high school.
Yeah. Reyes back to pass. Pressure's coming. Reyes keeps it himself, slides forward, picks up 8. 2nd and 2. Good pocket awareness there to avoid a bad sack.
Yep. That was a great move.
Harding, Neal, and Richards, the receivers to our side. Howell's in the backfield with Reyes. It'll be Bushnell on the other side as a receiver. Clock starts again, 7:20 to go. Hand off to Howells. Howells got the first down and just a little bit more. The pile gets shoved forward.
Another first down brought to you by D.L. Evans Bank.
Needed 3, got 8. Gets a snap, drops back, looks for the quick pass, pressure coming, rolling out to his right side, looking down the sideline, caught there by Richards. Richard makes a man miss, keeps it in bounds, and then steps out of bounds at the 45. Good run after catch.
Of Fremont, too. So another first down brought to you by D.L. Evans Bank. We have not called D.L. Evans Bank's name enough here in the second half.
It's been good to hear it again a couple times.
And we need to get Brigham Community Pharmacy coming up here, too.
Yes, we do. That would be nice. Reyes did a good job extending that last play with the pressure coming, and Richards also did a good job of sticking to it and giving Reyes a good pass while he's rolling out. So Reyes wants to look down the sideline again. He's got his man.
Drops it.
It looked like he was going back to Richards, or maybe that was Harding. I think that's Harding.
Should have had that one, though.
Yeah.
That one looked like a good pass to me.
It was. Kind of slipped through his hands. That was Harding. It's kind of hard to see the numbers. I apologize for the confusion. 2nd and 10 now from the Fremont 44. Clock stopped at 6:45 in the fourth quarter.
So B's going to the air right here. Maybe that'll spread things out a little bit, open up the middle there, and be able to send Howells down there for another 40-yard run.
That'd be okay with me. Reyes wants to pass. The pressure's coming. Steps up, rolls to his right, throwing it down the sideline. And Bushnell jumped up there to hit it. I think Reyes was looking for whoever that was behind Bushnell. I think that was Richards. But obviously you can't blame Bushnell for trying to catch the pass.
Yeah, you don't know what's behind you.
Nope.
That would have been sweet if you would have had that one-handed catch.
That would have been awesome. So now the rain has stopped. The wind's blowing again a little bit.
We should be in the clear for the remainder of the game, according to that radar picture I just looked at.
Empty backfield for Reyes. Howells comes in motion, but Boxelder is going to call a timeout before the snap.
That's timeout number 2. I guess that's just the first time. They don't have any timeouts taken off. I thought there was a timeout by Fremont.
Yeah, they've used
well.
at least one.
So 2 timeouts left for Boxelder. We'll be right back.
We've been in business here at Gillis Funeral Chapel for the last 18 years. We purchased the mortuary, the funeral chapel, in 2001. My wife Lori and I have always felt that family is important, and when you have a family-owned funeral home, you get personal attention than you do than the big corporate funeral homes that are in the area. But we like to go one step further ahead.
All right, so 6.5 minutes and change left here for the game. B spreading out wide.
Reyes again with the empty backfield.
And right there, I would have.
Reyes fakes the end around, keeps it himself. He's
going.
Steps out of bounds, kind of slides out of bounds on the 14-yard line.
That was a smart move.
Yeah. He got me. I thought Howells had it coming around the reverse.
I mean, that was great. You know, Howells was coming through. You know, I thought that was going to be the little quick pitch right there, and everybody else thought it was going to Howells too.
It looked like
that's why he picked up 30 yards.
Had fly sweep written on it all day long, but yeah. Good pickup there by Reyes, especially on a 3rd and long. So now 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line, so you got a chance to get a first down before the end zone. And Reyes is trying to keep it himself again, and there's nowhere to go. He'll lose a couple. So it looks like 2nd and 13 now from the 11-yard line. Or the 16-yard line. Howells is the man in the backfield. Two receivers to the near side. Howes goes in motion out of the backfield. Reyes looking for the end zone. He's got a man. Well, excuse me, not the end zone, down to the 5-yard line. Bushnell did a great job, like you said, of securing that.
Great catch on that. You know, big hit put on by Parker on that one.
Yeah, great grab by Bushnell there over the top.
But, that was good of him just to be able to hang on to that.
Yeah. 3rd and 3. I thought they were farther down, but
I thought he was at least the 5-yard line.
Two guys in the backfield. Hand off to Howells. Howells dances around to the right side. And I think he has enough to pick up the first down there.
Yep, they're calling it first down. Brought to you by Deal Evans Bank again.
So it'll be 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Under 5 minutes to play. Boxelder are still trailing this by 19, 22 to 41. Hand off to Howells.
Howells got stopped right there. He gained a couple yards. Looks like he's down to the 1.
2nd and goal. The game was kept really close through most of the first half, and then at the end of the first half, Fremont drove the ball 90 yards to go up by 2 scores into the half, and hasn't looked back. Kept Boxelder scoreless in the 3rd quarter, and now the Bees are trying to score for the first time of the second half with the ball inside the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal. Everybody packed in Tyrees and shotgun. Man behind him and Richards to the left. It looks like Howell's behind him. Hand off to Richards. And will he get in?
Touchdown.
They'll give it to him. Touchdown Bees.
All right, brought to you by Brigham Community Pharmacy. So we finally got their name out there.
Yeah, we did.
It was a long time coming, but they got it. We'll see how we do with the point after here.
And something to note, maybe part of the reason why we've seen Boxelder going for 2 again and why they've gone for 2 every time so far is Tyan Hupp is not dressed. The regular kicker is just in street clothes on the sideline. So that's probably been a factor in deciding to go for 2. But trips to the right side. Ray is now rolling to his right side. He's going to have to make it happen with his feet.
He's got it. Oh, that was another late hit, I thought.
Yep, there's a flag.
There it is.
Yeah, Reyes danced into the end zone, then took a lick. So, good play by the quarterback. 11-point game with just under 4 minutes to go.
And I mean, they got one of those earlier, but they missed one too, I thought, in there as well. So,
is there any way that you can decline the penalty for now and put it in your back pocket so when Fremont's looking at it? Maybe if we get into another potential 3rd down situation, you can make it a 3rd and 20. Sometimes I think I should get to make the rules. Plenty of discussion happening out there on the 10-yard line.
Yeah, they're got all 5 of them right there discussing.
Maybe they're asking themselves if they should be able to, or if they should let the Bees decline the penalty for now and use it later.
No, I'm wondering if I don't know what the rules are, if that could be a disqualification or not. I mean, with the conversation going on, I don't know. We need somebody to run a microphone out there.
Can you read their lips on the camera?
Coach Munn's out there trying to get an explanation. They signaled it good, which we knew that.
2-point try is successful.
It doesn't really do a whole lot of good to enforce it on the kickoff because then it just goes to the end zone to get it to the 20-yard line anyway.
Right.
Personal foul.
That's declined as on Fremont.
I still would have taken it.
Well, So they called a holding penalty on Fremont.
According to Boxelder, we assume that was a penalty against Fremont. It will be assessed on the kickoff.
So,
Correction, it was against Boxelder.
so there was an unsportsmanlike penalty on Boxelder. So holding against the defense and then unsportsmanlike conduct against Boxelder. I'd like to see that one again.
I'm not following that one too well.
So Jordan Hansen will be kicking off from his own 25-yard line. And Fremont's got the hands team out there. And they're going to try to chip the onside.
That was not a good onside kick.
Well, Fremont falls on it, and they'll have incredible position, field position now inside the 35-yard line. Not that the 15-yard difference might have impacted it a whole lot, but the general outcome of the game, but it will be Fremont ball on the 33, the Boxelder 33-yard line after that attempted onside kick. We got a new quarterback out there. It's Calvin Cooper for the Fremont Silver Wolves. Empty backfield on 1st and 10.
What do you think they're going to do?
I think they're going to pass it. Oh, I was wrong. I should have guessed the run. Cooper runs forward for 9 yards on 1st down on the designed quarterback run. Clock is ticking down now. We're inside 3.5 minutes now. Fremont on top by 11. Once again, an empty backfield for Cooper. Another lefty quarterback. That pass is dropped. They're going to blow it dead. They was looking for his receiver Taylor Graham over there on the left side. So it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Silver Wolves on the 25-yard line. "18 seconds on the play clock. Hadley in the backfield lined up straight behind Cooper. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near. Cooper gets the ball, hands it off to Hadley. Hadley's going to pick up the 1st down. A couple more. Inside 20-yard line now. Rain's starting to come back a little bit. And the clock will keep running now inside 3 minutes. And Fremont is going to take it all the time they can in the huddle. Moa lined up on the far side in one-on-one, trips to the right. Hadley in the backfield. Cooper's going to hand it off to Hadley. Hadley dances around the right side, brought down by 4 Boxelder defensive players. It'll set up 2nd and 3 from the 11-yard line.
So I think looking at this game, if we take everything in perspective, the past games what got Boxelder on this one.
Yeah.
You got to credit Fremont on that. Great quarterback in Tagaloa, and and receivers that can catch it too.
Yep. Flag after the play. Yeah, we knew that Tua Tagaloa was going to be a problem for the Boxelder defense, but he did a great job just picking them apart, especially on the deep passes. Give a lot of credit to his receivers too, especially Celeste Moa for getting open downfield.
Timeout was taken by Boxelder as well.
Timeout Bees.
I thought there was a flag out there.
There is a flag. The refs are discussing it once again. A minute and 39 to go in this one. And this is the battle for first place right now for Region 5.
Yeah, and kind of looks like it's going to go towards Fremont on there.
And we'll have to see, probably standings for the Westfield game probably haven't been released yet, but depending on how that goes, Boxelder could be looking at a second place tie, or maybe a third place. It depends on how Roy does tonight too. So it's a tight race for the top of Region 5 right now. Right now, Roy is up 7-0 on Northridge.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike.
And
Boxelder.
Westfield wasn't even playing region game. They're beating Lane 14-0 right now. So unsportsmanlike conduct against Boxelder put the ball now on the 5-yard line.
So right now, the Bees just shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah. First down for Fremont. Chase Blanche in the backfield behind Cooper. Cooper snaps his hand, pulls it in, floating out a fade to the back corner of the end zone to Moa, and Moa reels it in. Another touchdown for the Fremont Silverwolves through the air. Makes the score 47-30 with a minute and 33 to go in this game.
You know, first half was really good. Second half, Bees just, too many turnovers. Any turnovers against Fremont's too many.
Yeah.
And they coughed up 2 of them, one in the third quarter, one in the fourth quarter. And, Bees just not able to defensively stop them. And so offensively, the Bees did great. I mean, for the most part, other than those 2 turnovers, if you add, 2 more scores on there for Boxelder, it's, good game.
Yeah.
Comes down to taking care of the ball.
And like you were saying, any turnover against Fremont is very costly. Fremont had 8 drives in this game, and they scored 8 times, 2 field goals and 6 touchdowns. So it you just can't make mistakes when you're playing a team that doesn't make mistakes. Offensively, it is encouraging. Boxelder did make some stuff happen, but like you say, again, those turnovers kind of shot him in the foot a couple times.
We got a different kicker in here now. This one is Kason Pearson.
He'll move that one down to the 6-yard line where Richards will bring it up. Runs into a pile of 4 Silverwolves. They'll bring him down to the 20-yard line. Minute 27 to go in this one as Boxelder brings their offense back onto the field. Excuse me. It'll be Reyes at quarterback with Adrian Romero, and at running back, he'll take the handoff up the middle and gain 2 yards. Now Boxelder taking their time getting the play call out of the huddle.
Definitely not in a rush here.
Nope. Reyes going to hand it off to Romero again. Romero's got some room on the sideline. He'll run forward for a first down. Goes down out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Again, that first down brought to you by D.L. Evans Bank. And please call our sponsors stop in, talk to them, whatever it takes. Let them know that you watched the game here that they were a part of. We couldn't do it without them. You know, all of our video commercials, our game partners on the bottom of the screen, Brigham Community Pharmacy.
Yeah, thank you to our sponsors for making this possible.
As well as D.L. Evans Bank. So.
Clock will keep ticking. Boxelder does have time to get the snap off before the play clock. Reyes wants to throw to the sideline. You got Crozier. Crozier goes down out of bounds.
And there's the flag.
Yep, late hit.
No, unsportsmanlike conduct. He was way out of bounds. He just whipped him around and threw him down. So both sides being a little chippy here.
That's the senior Camden Murphy who will be called for the penalty against Crozier.
Personal foul on Fremont, 15-yard penalty. First down, Boxelder.
So what did I do? Well, watch the replay. That's what you did.
12 seconds to go in the game. All Boxelder needs to do is score 2 touchdowns and then get a field goal. Well, 2 touchdowns and a field goal, and they could get back on top of this game. It's not over yet, but it's pretty close. Ray's pass intended for Gunderson is incomplete, broken up by Camden Murphy.
I think crowd thought he got there a little early.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have surprised me if it would have been.
So one more play now, maybe, to put it to bed. Fremont came in here with the high-powered offense and scored on every single drive. And they'll be walking out of this one with a win to take the standings on top, or to take the position on top of Region 5. Ray is looking long to Gunderson. Passes incomplete.
Oh, one more play.
All right, 1 second left on the clock. Romero will be in the backfield with Reyes. Rigdon Ernest lined up as receiver to this side, comes in motion. Toss it to Ernest. Ernest is going to cut it up, and he's brought down for a gain of 1, and that should do it. So Fremont Silverwolves stand alone and on top of Region 5 now after getting the win here. This one 48-30 against Boxelder.
No, I mean, a good learn, I think, for the Bees on this one here. They, hopefully they can come away. They see where their weaknesses are, and they can turn it around. I mean, chances are they're going to have a first-round game in the playoffs, and, you live and you learn and you go forward. And if you can learn from your mistakes, that's the number one thing.
Yep. Thanks for joining us tonight here in Brigham City, Utah for this game. It's been a pleasure to be with you all.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody watching. We appreciate our sponsors, our cameramen, everybody that helped out here. So please stay tuned. We will be back next Thursday for football against Clearfield. So
that'll be the homecoming game for Boxelder.
That's going to be Boxelder's homecoming game, so we'll be back for that. And then we got volleyball against Fremont on the 14th the following week, and that does it for the regular season games.
It's crazy how fast it's come and gone.
Volleyball should have, if things go the way I think they might, should have a first round game at home. And then hopefully football will as well. So appreciate once again everybody watching. And good luck to Fremont for the rest of their season. And we'll be back for more Bee football.
Yep. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Have a great night. Go Bees.